Hello there. This is Sherry and welcome to Home, Hope, and Heart. You may notice that I have makeup on some of my face and not on other parts like my eyeballs. And that's because I'm going to do a birthday get ready with you today. Today is my birthday. I turned the big 70. Where did that come from, right? So I've done all the usual stuff and primed my eyes and all that good stuff. And then I'm just going to do my eyes on camera, or maybe even one eye. We'll see how it goes. So I'm going to pull from two matte palettes. If you've watched any of my recent videos, you know that the dry eye diagnosis that has really caused a problem for me in anything shimmer. It doesn't have to be full glitter at all. I put just a dot. One of the last times I used it, I put just a dot in the center of my eyelid, and I was in agony all evening because I was out and I wasn't able to wash it off. And then the next day, my eye is like blood red. And so I just said, this is ridiculous. So we're going to be using the Colourpop Gone Matte. That was the first one I got when I realized I had to start using matte only. And that's this palette. It's a little bit of everything. Well, not everything, but I really like that it has, the more muted tones, because the other palette I'm going to be using is not muted, shall we say. And that is Matte About You. And it looks like that. So I haven't planned anything out hugely, and I might even do a different look on each eye if we get that far. But I am going to, I'll be working obviously in here for the bolder colors, and then there is a brown in here called Camp. Let me look at that compared to the one that I had from the, yeah, I'm going to try using a cooler brown from the Gone Matte, only because I think that a lot of the other colors I'm going to be using are going to be warm. So, okay. So, I have already celebrated my birthday on Saturday. This is Monday, Columbus Day. That's usually either my birthday or, a day around that day. And so on Saturday, I went to see some friends that I see like every other Saturday. And they surprised me. They had, made a meal for me and a cake. And so that was lovely. I spent the whole day there and had a wonderful time. So today, my actual birthday, I'm not doing anything as far as I know. I might go shopping a little later, but oh no, it's getting too late for the stores, I think. Anyhow, let's get rolling. I am going to start, I believe, with Ultra Suede in the crease. We'll see if that's going to be dark enough, too dark, whatever. Okay, I'm going to have to use a mirror. Okay, I mean, my eyesight has gone to hell in a handbasket just in the past year, and I've just been to the eye doctor. 2 months ago? He didn't say anything about my eyes worsening at all. So yeah, I don't know, but my distance has always been an issue, and that's the only thing I've ever worn glasses for, was like driving, watching TV, going to the movies type of thing. And then, getting up there, and so my reading started to get a little hazy, although I do most of my pleasure reading on the Kindle, where you can make the text any size you want. So that helps immensely, and you can also make the screen as bright as you want. So obviously I'm doing a little fall gig here of some sort. I don't know exactly what it's going to be yet. I have not practiced. I haven't even worn makeup. Oh my god, but the last video I did, I'm sure, was the last time I wore makeup. I went to a big shindig Sunday before last, and that was put on by my neighbors, and even then, I thought I was planning on wearing makeup, and I just am not used to allowing that time. And when I got there, I had about 15 minutes, and I could have thrown an eye on, but I thought, oh, well. All right, where's my Chikuhodo, you little beast? I always have problems because it's shorter than everything else. But my favorite shader brush, well, that's not it. My favorite shader brush is the Chikuhodo. Is that it? I bought like 2 extras because I could never find it. There we go. And I have a washcloth underneath of my makeup, and I brush my brushes on there. So yeah, this is the Chikuhodo, which is a shader for the lid. I really like it. It's flat, but you know, it definitely has plenty of room to pick up and lay down. So I'm gonna blend my crease a little bit first. Okay. Okay. And then if we're going to use the Chikuhodo, we're going to go over to the other palette. My brushes need washed because I haven't worn makeup for so long, I haven't even thought about it. And we're going to go, I think we're going to start with, gosh, I can hardly read the names, but it's the second one from the bottom on the orange line. It's sort of like a burnt orange rather than a orange. Actually, you know what? No. First, I'm going to go back to Gone Matte and get that cool brown that I wanted to use. Where are you? And I'm going to do that with a pencil brush. This is a Sigma Domed Utility. I've been using it for years. Years. Excuse my hair. I mean, it is a freaking mess. I got, what did I get caught in? Like the wind or the rain? I can't remember. Right the day I washed it, and it's a hot mess. It's a hot, hot mess. Wow, this is even cooler than I thought it was going to be. In fact, I'm not even sure it's brown now. It is called Cushion Cut. I put it on my arm, it looked like a cool brown, but now that I'm spreading it out, it is not looking like cool brown. It looks like almost black. So I'm going to go back to that, burnt orange and see if I can kind of go over there, go over that, and tone it down a bit. Yeah, probably should have just washed it off. Oh well. Tis what it is. Alright, and then I'm going to go into the next orange, the next brighter orange, which is, God, I cannot read it. It's a long word. Screwdriver. screwdriver, which is kind of apropos for orange. Come on, yeah. You know, I don't mind matte shadows, but I do love me some, I do love me some not glitter, but shimmer shadows. Because when you put those babies on, they're on. They don't go poof. Whereas the mattes do tend to poof quite a bit. I'm not getting it as strong as I want it, but I don't want to belabor it and make it ridiculously long, so alright, and then I'm going to use that same Chikuhodo shader to pick up, these names are so small, and it's in pink. It's the, what do I want to do, the third or the second? I'm going to do either the second. Can Do is the third yellow, and Bus Stop is the second yellow. So I'm going to go into one of those. I haven't decided just yet. I think I might do the Can Do, which is a little bit more mustardy. Even with eye primer, which I never put on makeup without eye primer, but even with, whew, I'm not saying they're bad shadows, it's just, you know, trying to get the coverage and the placement that I want. Not always easy with a matte. Okay. What I tend to do, FYI, if you see me doing something right before I put it on my eye, is I tend to go tap tap on my, I have a white washcloth. It's like my artist palette, and I do a good dip into the color palette, and then I go tap tap and then onto my eye, because otherwise so okay. And then what I've been doing, gosh, you know, for the last several times I've done my makeup, is instead of using a cream, especially waterproof eyeliner, which I always do here and all along the top eye line, I've been having so many problems with it, like making my lashes fall out and stuff. So what I've been doing the last couple times is to use this to stamp an eyeline in instead of boy, that orange is still flacking all over the place. Flaky, flaky, flake. Alright, and I guess just for good measure, we'll put something in the brow bone area, although for daytime I don't normally. In fact, I almost never do. What can we do? I'm afraid that that's going to be too much. Just like either Teddy or Fluff Up from the Gone Matte, I think. Just like a vanilla. Just like kind of a plain vanilla color, and I'm just going to tap that off so I only get a little bit. Okay, one eye down. Oh, I forgot to do my eyeliner. Okay, what do I want to use? I think I'll use this. I really tap off on this, because otherwise you've got a big old blob of shadow right in your eye. So I just go, doesn't want to work right now. Um, hmm. Let me use a darker color. So I load it up pretty good. And then I tap off. And then I go in with this brush. So I don't get necessarily as thin of a line, but it's a more muted line instead of being super obvious. So I think on the bottom I'm going to do that darker burnt orange and see how that looks. And if we have time, I will do the other eye maybe with a green, since I've got a dark green shirt on. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, the burnt orange. And then I just tap tap. And then I go under. It gets harder as you get older. Well, at least it does for me, because I got the bags, the whole 9 yards. What can I use that is a little more controlled to just brush that out? Okay. Okay. I think I would call that eye done. You know, I don't wear mascara because I don't hardly have any lashes, but that's pretty much what I would call it done. I may not have gone with that burnt orange if I was going to do it over again, but let me see where we are, because I cannot see here. We're at 17 minutes already? Oh my God. No. Yes. Oh my God. See, that's why I stopped doing get readies with me a long time ago, because they take so much time. So I'm going to stop there. Alexa, stop. My laundry timer is going off. Woohoo! Having so much fun on my birthday. Alrighty, take care. Be well, and always be yourself. I've been in a really dark place the past couple of weeks, and we went through a monsoon for about 7 or 8 days, and thanks to Mr. Ian. And now we've got sunshine, and I'm just as happy as a clam. Take care.